All right, a very good morning to all you trailblazers in the house. Yeah, it's really amazing, and it's an honor to actually be in this meeting this morning. We thank God for life. We thank God for everything. So we are going to get fuel that you need to run through your entire week. So you should ensure that at every point in time you are always available for the cell meeting. Ensure that your team members are available for the cell meeting. This is a weekly call. And this is actually what we need to get our day started, to get our week started. So this morning, I'm going to allow someone, a man of repute, to actually give us some feel for the journey.
Target. We've got to get clear. Watch this. Target. G-E-T. It's got to be something that we're going to get. You get it? Right? When you have a target and you're clear. Oh, clear. Let me give you another word. Clear. Right? Watch this. Last three letter spells. Ear. Right? So when I got my target and I'm clear on my target, not only am I going to get it, I can.
In other words, you cannot allow someone else to define what success means to you. You have to be the one to define what you see as success. What success means to you. Success to me might mean $1 million on a monthly basis, but for you, it might mean something else. So define what it is. And then success is a moving target, because as we progress, we also realize that the things that the impact you need to make, becomes important. And when you achieve a goal, it feels good, and you realize that, look, you're alive, so it means that there's a whole lot more that is available that you can actually achieve, when you have, the capacity. So it's a moving target, and, set a target, assuming you want to set a target, like target, you use $10,000, see it already. That's what it means by begin with the end in mind. See it already, and then when you say begin with the end in mind, you have to see it as you have it. And that's why it's important what you say to yourself. One of the things, you put a phrase, I am so happy. You don't say, I will make 10,000. No, you don't do that. You say, I am happy and grateful now that I'm earning over $10,000 per month in income. Say it with feeling, say it with passion, say it with excitement, say it like it has already happened. That's what it means, begin with the end in mind. I'm so happy and grateful now, that I'm earning over $10,000 per month in income. Very important. Okay, so now let's go through the process of getting this goal, to come to pass. The first step is, who do you listen to? You need to pick out, who you listen to. And then in picking out who you listen to, this is where humility comes in. And humility doesn't mean you just want to know. It simply means that you acknowledge that there's someone else that is having that result that you're looking for. So humility means there's something you need that you see in someone else, and you have to humble yourself to get it from that person. So it's very, very, very important, find who you listen to and listen to them consistently. I marked out where he said that he listened to The Stranger's Secret by Earl Nightingale. He listened to it every single, about 30 minutes video, 30 minutes audio. He listened to it every single day for 1 year. There is no way you pick out something like that and listen to it that you not set yourself on fire, deposit those words, and you enforce the belief that you have. So he talked about 25 secrets of wealth creation. If you can find them, go on Google, find them, please find them. So listen to them. Let this be part of your DMO, your daily method of operation. When you wake up in the morning, play the same audio over and over and over again until it enters your subconscious. So, well, it might not be this one, but I'd rather go with what someone who has already achieved what I want to achieve. I'd rather go with what they recommend. So Stranger's Secret, listen to it over and over again. Do you know what words do to you? They set you ablaze, set you on fire. And then secondly, the second factor in achieving our success, which success here is $10,000 a month, is a teachability index. Are you willing to learn? And most importantly, are you willing to change? It's not only when you look around you, someone said that when you look around you and you're not able to change your circumstances, you're not able to change the situation around you, it means that at that point, stop trying to change the situation around you and start changing yourself. When you start changing yourself, then your circumstances and your situation will also start changing. So in being teachable, you have to learn. And then as you learn, you have to apply the things that you're learning. So that's it. And then the third factor is the success balance scale. This is very, very important. I think this is actually the most critical, because if you understand this, if you apply this, then you're going to succeed. There's a table on the on one side you have 90 to 99%, and then on the other side of scale you have 10 to 1% or 1 to 10%. Now on the 90 to 99%, success is affected by, success is spiritual. 90 to 99% spiritual. Success is 99% mental. Success is 90 to 99% words, the words you hear and the words you speak. Success is 90 to 99% the images, the pictures that you're seeing when you close your eyes, when you open your eyes in your imagination. Success is 90 to 99% visualization. And then 90 to 99% emotions, how you're feeling, the faith, love, gratitude. In visualization, you have desire, goals, create, that's where you create and all. And then the frequency, so these are the things that affect success. So it means that if 90 to 99%, of success is affected by this, it means that we need to pay attention to it. So it means that you need to 100% pay attention to this 90 to 99%, part of success. And then on the other side, the 1 to 10% success is physical. On the other side is spiritual, on this side is physical. Success is natural. Success is 1 to 10% physical, 1 to 10% natural. Success is 1 to 10% the how to. This is where you have the techniques, this is where you have the strategies, this is where you have the work you put, this is where you put in the work. This is where you create. So you can see that there's a creation first in the spiritual aspect of things, and then there's also a creation, in the physical part of things. So that's it. And you see, on the other side, you have on the 90 to 99%, you have the super, and on the 1 to 10%, you have the natural. You need both of them, and you need 100% of the 1 to 10% and 100% of the 90 to 99%. And that's why it's important. You mark the things you say. Don't just say things anyhow. Don't just speak idle words. Don't speak negativity, because your those things create feelings. They create this aura. They create an environment around you. So if you notice that maybe there's strife, there are all those things. Disconnect from the environment. And how do you disconnect? Keen to listen to something, get an audio, get a material, something that can be speaking to you. Listen to it, because you need another voice, a positive voice, to override the negative things that you've been listening to and feeding yourself with. You need to recreate your environment. You need to recreate your environment, and you need to totally disconnect from those things that create a negative environment and negative aura around you. No matter what you do, if there's strife, if there are issues, there are contentions, if you have those things, even if you put 100% of the work, because success is 90 to 99%, spiritual, the result you see will not be what you actually want to get. So it's very important that we learn to control the 90 to 99% of the things of the side of things that influence success, because nothing exists in the physical until it's created in the spirit. So you need to listen. You need to give your mind the words to use. That's why you need to learn the words to speak, learn the words to declare, learn the words to speak about your situation. What you want to see. What we want to see is success, right? $10,000 every single month. That's what we want to see. So what do? You keep declaring it. You keep declaring it until there's something, a system called the reticular activation system, that once you're saying something, it's creating a consciousness, around you, that the moment that thing is activated, do you know what you start experiencing? You start attracting, the people, the situation, the circumstances, that'll make that thing happen. So you just find out, for someone who is looking for an opportunity and has been declaring, I make $10,000 a month and all, and they keep declaring it, for all of a sudden, an opportunity actually shows up. And they're like, oh, this is what I've been looking for, and they key into it. So it's really important we are able to activate, you know, the world within us, you know, and then create the world we want to see around us. Very important, very important. Let us practice love, let us practice faith, let us practice gratitude. And in the midst of all, the fourth step is we need to be patient with the process. Respect the process. It's not overnight. You know, respect the process because it's taken a lot of time, years, for us to be conditioned in a certain way. So respect the process. Keep speaking, even when you're not saying it. You know, keep feeding your mind, keep developing yourself, keep training yourself, keep listening, you know, to the people you're listening to that give results. Keep listening to them. Keep listening to them over and over again. Keep doing the things you're supposed to do. Keep doing the 100% of the 1 to 10% aspects of success, and keep doing the 90 to 99%, you know, of the things that control success on the other side. You know, keep doing it and ensure that your success scale, you know, is balanced. You know, you keep doing it over time. Do you know what will happen? You start, what you're doing is that you're reprogramming the subconscious, and you consciously have to reprogram your subconscious. You don't just wish it or just stumble into it or just feel it will automatically happen. No, the subconscious is programmed through conscious repetitive efforts, you know. So you need to do it until you get to the level of unconscious, you know, competence. There are things you do, maybe you just stumble on, you're not aware, you know, you move from the point of conscious, there's unconscious incompetence. You don't know it, you don't get results, you're incompetent at something, and you don't even know it that you're incompetent at something. You move from there, you know, to conscious competence. Conscious competence, where you're learning, you know, you're learning how to do something, you're programming yourself. And there's also, you know, conscious incompetence, but there is importantly unconscious competence. So you want to move from a point of, you know, unconscious incompetence, you know, to conscious competence. That's where you repeat the process. You do what you need to do. You keep programming yourself until it becomes a lifestyle. It now comes on autopilot, and you're operating unconscious competence. The template that is driving you is now the one of the same unconscious, you know, competence. That is what is driving you. And at this point, you are on fire and you're burning. You know, you're on fire and you're creating success. You're on fire and you're attracting the right kinds of situations, you know, around you, and you're watching your dreams unfold before your very presence. You know, so yes, let's condition, let the default atmosphere around us, you know, be that of love, that of faith, and that of gratitude. When you have that around you, then you always win consistently on a daily basis. All right, so until we come to you next week, you know, for the weekly call, I remain Lady Marjorie, yes, the billionaire babe, and your millionaire coach. God bless you. Have a beautiful day.